What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last episode, we got our hands on the dungeon item, the Power Gloves. And in this episode, we're gonna try and finish up the ancient tomb because we are so close to completing it. Take a look, we really don't have that much left to finish. And we also got 2 slates in the last episode, and, oh wow, candle heads! I actually forgot that they appeared in this room. When I was in Mermaid's Cave, I said that they only appeared in that dungeon, but apparently I was wrong. You know the drill, light their heads on fire, and do your best to dodge them. And try a little bit harder than I am right now. And is it me, or does it seem like you need to pass a certain type of trial in order to, obtain all 4 slates? Like, to obtain one of them, we had to traverse lava, and in another we had to dodge blade traps. I don't know. But what I do know is that there is a staircase down there, and we are going to be doing some swimming. Haven't done some swimming since Jabu Jabu's belly. But anyway, here are some small beery. The large jellyfish are berry, and the small one are beery, like it was in Ocarina of Time. And look at this! We have an owl statue, so let's see what it says. Paths open when ancient words are mastered. Yeah, I already explained that, how you need to place the 4 slates in those slots in order to open the way to the bottom floor. Oh, this room. This room can be a bit of a jerk, because you have to swim with current, and not only that, you have to try and avoid falling into the pits. And wow, I actually did it in the first try! That's awesome! I remember in one of my previous takes, it took me about 15 tries before I made it through. But, cool. Alright, now, at first glance, you might be tempted to swim left, but if you swim down, you can see that there is a narrow corridor for you to pass through and swim up and surface. And once you have surfaced, there is the 3rd slate. How cool is that? So we have 3 slates down and we have 1 to go. Now, if you actually do swim to the left, I believe this leads to a shortcut. Yes, it does. You press the switch, and a staircase appears. Back to the room with all those whiz robes. Alright, so once again we have to head down to the, Sacred Slate Room, let's call it. Okay. Let's check our map. We can see that there is one corner we have yet to explore. That is where the last slate is. But how do we get there? Well, first I want to take care of these dark nuts so they don't cause any trouble. And whoa, a fairy! Nice! I can't remember which, but the staircase is underneath one of these sarcophagi. And of course it'd be under the last one I check. But yes, this staircase leads to the 4th and final slate. Now, if we head left and move these 2 blocks, we'll want to use the long hook because there is a diamond on the other side. And inside this chest, we've got the boss key! Yay! Now we can get to the boss. And, the boss door, believe it or not, is right here, over there, but, we can't get to that part of the room until we get the last slate. Okay, so let's hop into a minecart one last time, because if memory serves, this section is the very last time you will ride a minecart in the game. Oh, flying tiles! Once again, haven't seen you guys since Moonlit Grotto, if memory serves. There's just a nice little corner we can tuck away in while we block all the flying tiles. Alright, now that that's over and done with... Oh, more blade traps! Ugh. Why can't you guys show some originality? I ask you! Okay. Time for some fancy bladed footwork. Whoa! And once we press down on that switch, the wall will move and we will be able to proceed. And wow, I actually did that without getting hit. Okay, one last ball and chain trooper stands in our way. I guess you could say this trial centers around ice physics. But anyway, there is the fourth and final slate. And with the 4 slates collected, we are ready to take on the boss. That's all that we have left to do. But in order to take on the boss, we have to head back to the room with all the, back to the Sacred Slate room. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. With that done, the path to the bottom floor is revealed. Wow, it's hard to believe that we're about to complete the final dungeon in the game. Seems like only yesterday I started this. But anyway, alright. Now, pay extremely close attention to what I'm about to do in order to get to the boss door. Aside from killing all those keys. Alright, watch carefully. Okay, keep that sequence in mind because that is a subtle hint as to how to defeat the boss of Ancient Tomb. So let's do it. This is Ramrock, and there's going to be a grand total of 4 phases in this fight. So the first phase has him launching his hands at you, and using the sword, you have to hit his hands back at him, a la Agony. Okay, now for phase 2. He's gonna try and crush you with those spiked arms of his. And you'll want to have your bombs equipped. So, when he opens his arms like that, toss a bomb in them, and that will damage him. He is pretty fast, so try your best not to let him run into you. I believe each phase takes around 4 hits, maybe. So 4 is the magic number in this fight. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's 3. Okay, now what he's gonna do is he's gonna get some shields, and this is definitely the most annoying phase. He'll shoot homing energy balls at you, and you cannot hit him from the front. So what you have to do is you have to use your siege shooter, and oh, here's another thing he can do. He can actually shoot lasers at you as he's going down the room. But, make it so that when you use your siege shooter, your seeds ricochet off the wall and hit him. That's the best way you can damage him, because oh wow! I didn't think you could hit him from the front, but apparently you can. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. Okay, phase 4, he's gonna get these 2 wrecking balls, and you'll want your power gloves for this phase. So he's going to launch one of the wrecking balls at you, and using your power glove, you have to pull the other one all the way back, release it so it hits him. Be careful, because sometimes he'll launch both at you in order to fake you out. And, oh dear, I don't think I'm going to be in time. Oh, I did. Nice. But yeah, this battle is definitely the trickiest of is definitely the hardest of the dungeon bosses, because it can be pretty tough to figure out what to do. But like I said, if you paid attention to the room before him, then you'll know how to defeat him. And there we go! He is down! Yeah, so overall, a pretty challenging fight. But there is the very last heart container in the game, until I find that last piece of heart, because honestly, I'm not sure where it is. Okay, so let us obtain the 8th and final essence of time. You got the falling star, an essence of time. The eternal light of this heavenly body acts as guide to the other essences. With that, at long last, we have all 8 essences of time. So now we can strike down Varan in the Black Tower. Thank you, Link. You've gathered all the essences of time. Now I can create something that will aid you. Link, please visit me after you've grown up. I'll wait for you no matter how long. And let us take one final listen to my favorite track in the game, The Sea of No Return. Because we are unfortunately going to say goodbye, because we are going to return from the Sea of No Return. We're not quite done here, because if you check under the sarcophagi, or sarcophagus, you will find a ring. Very, very nice. And let this song carry us into adventure. Our adventure into the Black Tower. Now, we could go face those trials again, but let's face it, no one wants to see me do that, so let's just use a Gale Seed and be done with it. There is one more ring we can obtain, actually, and believe it or not, it's all the way in Zora Village. Now, you can visit this place, but you won't be able to get it without the power gloves. So let us swim to shore and return to the present age. Ah, here we are. There is a bombable wall right there. So if we walk inside, we can see that there are a bunch of sarcophagi around here, and if memory serves, it's this one? Or is it the center one? Ah, it's right over here. There is another ring. I just want to check, how many rings do I have? 15! Are you serious? I guess I have not been going back to the jeweler as much as I thought I had off screen. Oh well, I'll get all of those rings appraised off screen, so you won't have to see any of that. But anyway, I just want to take one final visit, I just want to pay Bippin and Blossom one final visit because, I just don't think I visited them enough. Oh yeah, he's still a baby. I'm going to... How should I get him to, sleep? Play with him. Alright, I actually forgot to visit Bippin and Blossom off-screen multiple times before I went into the dungeons, because if you visited them enough times, their boy will grow up to be a teenager, and he'll have a different personality depending on, what decisions you chose. But more in depth about that a little later. I think the story about Bippin and Blossom will still progress. Don't count me on that, but we'll see what happens. For now, let's just pay the Maku Tree a visit. Link! You've collected all 8 essences of time and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages, and my Maku seed can be used only by a hero who knows the powers of the essences of time. The hero who knows the essences of time sees unwavering truth across time and space. If you can do this, Link, you can stop Varan. Take this. And pretty much the only useful thing she's ever done, she is going to give us a huge Maku seed. This should penetrate evil forces.
What a waste! You're too late!
Well, this can't be good.
Give up, Link! Don't you know all your efforts are for naught?
Holy moly!
We are the Gerudo Witches' Twinrova! This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. Remember our name as if it were sorrow, the name of Twinrova!
Link, it's Twinrova! Twinrova? Who thought the terrible Gerudo witch Twinrova would appear? What could her plan be? I'm filled with sorrow just as Twinrova hoped. The world is doomed. You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Varan. Please. And we will do that, but let's take a gander inside the Maku tree and say hi to Furore. And let's see how much she's grown. She's grown so much that she's got a gaseous seed right here. How awesome is that? But yes, Twinrova is apparently the one who is behind Varan's deeds. But we can't worry about that right now, because we have to go stop Varan once and for all, and we will do that in the next episode. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we are going to stop Varan once and for all. Once again, please be sure to leave a like or comment below and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. See you guys next time.